turn the car off and step out of the car.
No.
Here's the deal. You're going to go to jail. That's the bottom line. Okay? And if you want to go to jail with a busted window and getting yanked out of a car, that's your choice.
Welcome back to the Van Ballion channel, guys. Today we head to Washington State, where yet another delusional sovereign citizen turns a ticket for no registration and no license into a complete circus, which ultimately ends with him in a pair of silver bracelets. Right, let's get into the video.
Sheriff's Office, being audio visual recorded. The reason I stopped you there, your tabs expired in 2020.
Yep.
You have an ID on you?
No, I do not. I'm not driving, I'm traveling. And you are being recorded also. A name and badge number.
Yep. Deputy DeBoer with the Sheriff's Office. My badge number is 1707.
Okay.
Okay. Are you going to present me with your ID?
No, I'm not.
Why is that?
Because I'm not driving, I am traveling.
Okay, you are driving?
No, I'm traveling. Thompson versus Smith. Supreme Court says that.
Okay, in the state of Washington, when you are operating a motor vehicle, you need to have a driver's license to operate this motor vehicle.
The Supreme Court has already ruled that it's a constitutional right to travel through all 50 states, through all territories, unimpeded. You're in violation of my rights right now.
Are you going to identify?
You are in violation of my rights right now.
Turn your car off. Turn your car off. We're not free to leave.
Dude, you seriously been led down the garden path if you believe Thompson versus Smith allows you to drive without a license and registration. Thompson versus Smith, which if you read in its entirety, or even the paragraph immediately beneath the cherry-picked quote you're relying on, says the exact opposite of what you think it does, but you'll never know that because you clearly rely on other people to do your thinking for you. Anyway, let's continue.
So you're in violation of my rights right now.
Turn the car off and step out of the car.
No.
I have a supervisor coming.
Yeah, get your supervisor down here.
Sir.
We'll wait until your supervisor gets here.
Okay. I'm giving you one more chance. If you do not turn the car off and step out of the vehicle, you're under arrest with obstruction. Do you understand?
We are going to wait until your supervisor gets here.
You are not free to leave. You are under arrest. Do you understand?
So you're unlawfully detaining me right now.
Okay. You are
I see how you are.
suspended in the second degree. You understand?
Officer Mahler. Sanders, and they just bumped my car. Nice.
Well, in some states, you'd be eating glass and or face down in the dirt in a pair of silver bracelets by now. I'm looking at you, Arkansas, Georgia, and Florida. So be thankful that you're in Washington, and it's only spikes under the tyres at this stage.
Let you know that's suspended in the second degree. Okay? But it is an offense I can take you to jail on. Alright? So, supervisor's gonna get here. We're gonna talk to you. We're gonna give another opportunity to step out of the vehicle. And like I informed you, you are under arrest for obstruction.
Obstruction of what?
You are not providing me your name. You are not.
That's not obstruction.
I stopped you for expired tabs that expired in 2020.
That's not obstruction. What crime did I commit?
In the state of Washington.
What crime did I commit?
Okay.
Actually, not providing your name and or your driver's license when you are legally required to do so is the very definition of obstruction, which is a misdemeanor in Washington state. And a misdemeanor is a type of offence punishable under criminal law, so asking what crime you've committed is as dumb as citing Thompson versus Smith for proof that you can drive without a license.
Is your car turned off? Okay. Are the keys in ignition? Okay. Okay. So are you able to unlock and open the door?
Get your supervisor.
Are there any weapons or firearms inside the vehicle?
Get your supervisor.
Okay. I'm letting you know, I will say this again, you are under arrest for obstruction. Do you understand?
What crime?
I don't need an explanation from you. I just need a yes or no to let you know that you are under
No,
arrest.
I do not understand.
Okay. You are also going to go to jail for suspended second.
You can have my business card when we're done here. Okay?
Yeah.
And I understand you want to film, and that's cool. It's free to do that.
Name and badge number?
What's that?
Name and badge number?
It's Mike Martin, badge number 1305.
Okay.
Yeah. And you're welcome to do that. You're welcome to film. However, like you said, you are under arrest. We don't want to break your window. We just want cooperation. I mean, this could just end with a ticket, right? And I understand there's like some discrepancies here, right? Like you don't believe that. I understand that. I get that. But we're just trying to peacefully resolve this.
Well, you can peacefully resolve it by following the Constitution like you're supposed to. You're sworn sheriffs, right?
Yep.
You took an oath.
Yep.
What did that oath say?
That we will uphold the laws of the state of Washington as well, sir.
The laws of the Constitution.
Of the United States.
So Marbury versus Madison, 1803, states that any law that's repugnant or is against the Constitution is null and void.
Okay, first of all, you've got a nerve questioning their oath and the Constitution when all you've done so far is butcher it and ignore parts of it. Specifically the 10th Amendment, which grants each state the right to enact and enforce laws being enforced at the moment. Secondly, Marbury versus Madison did indeed establish the principle of judicial review in the United States, meaning that American courts have the power to strike down laws and statutes they find to violate the Constitution. The key word there being the courts have the power, not some numpty declaring it so on the side of the road.
Are you aware that states can be more restrictive than the U.S. Constitution? Are you aware that law enforcement has to abide by the state laws that we're...
The state laws cannot be any more restrictive than the Constitution, and we have the right for the freedom of...
We can sit here and debate this all day. Here's the deal. You're going to go to jail. That's the bottom line. Okay? And if you want to go to jail with a busted window and get yanked out of a car, that's your choice. This is your choice right now. We don't want to go that route. We'd like, and you have your day in court. You can fight this. You can absolutely do that. And go to court and fight it. But it's not going to go your way today. This doesn't happen this way. We want to be safe. We want to keep you safe. We don't want it to go this way. And I have a camera rolling too.
Yep.
Okay?
And I'll be.
So this will all be on camera.
Yeah.
I'll right now, in front of all the cameras, we want this to go peacefully. We do not want you to get hurt.
And with all the cameras rolling, you are in violation of my rights.
Okay,
I have Thompson versus Smith. Well, I'm explaining to you guys right now because you're supposed to be upholding the law and you're not.
Okay.
You are in violation of the law right now. Thompson versus Smith, Supreme Court, stated that you have the unimpeded right to travel all 50 states and all territories without a license. It clearly states that.
Okay, that's your opinion.
That's not my opinion. That's the Supreme Court ruling, and that's just one of them. There's multiples, of them out there.
No, this cop is spot on. It is your opinion, or rather the opinion of your soft-sick guru who did all the quote mining and cherry-picking for you, from rulings that sometimes are not even related to driving or licenses. And even when they are, like in the case you mentioned, Thompson versus Smith, as you can see here, goes directly against your claim. You've been duped, mate.
Are you going to cooperate with this and just step out of the car? And then we can have a better discussion about this.
We can have a discussion right now. And that's what we're doing, right?
Step out of the car peacefully.
we
you
can,
just going to make this happen, or are you going to just...
I'm tired, trying to, talk some, some reasonable sense
That's
into you
why we're
guys.
being patient with you.
You're not really in a position to talk about sense when you believe anything anyone tells you on the internet without question.
Is because we want your cooperation. I'm willing to listen to you. But there comes a point where you're going to go to jail. Okay? And you may not agree with that. And that's okay for you to not agree. We don't have to agree on that issue, whether you think I have the right to do that or we think the deputies have the right to do that. Okay? But there's going to come a point here where you're going to go to jail. Do you want your window broken? Do you want to get yanked out of the car for that to happen?
Well, if you violate personal property, that's on you.
What's that?
If you violate my personal property, that's on you, and that'll be another charge against you guys.
Okay, I guess I'll take that as a no for now. Just hang tight for
Yep.
us, okay?
Yeah, get your supervisor down here.
Care about that, right? Any weapons in the car we need to be made aware of?
I don't answer questions.
I'm sorry?
I don't answer questions.
You don't. Well, you've been answering questions.
No,
What does that mean?
Yeah, I've been telling you, trying to explain what the law is, and you're not listening.
Yeah. Okay. I get it. Just hang tight. I guess.
Okay.
Right, so this is another unsuccessful attempt to get him to step out of the vehicle, so I'm going to save you some time and fast forward to the part where he starts to come to terms with the fact that him and the vehicle will be parting ways.
Is there someone that can come pick the car up for you today?
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Are they going to be upset if their window gets broken? Probably.
They're on their way right now.
Are they going to be violent when they show up?
I don't know.
Don't know? Okay. One of your buddies?
That's somebody that can pick it up.
Someone that can pick it up?
Yep.
Okay. Sounds good. Are they the registered owner of the vehicle? Do they also have a valid license? Because if they don't, then they can't drive it away again. I could also tow the vehicle because I saw it observed driving on a public roadway with the time expired over 45 days. Scott, I'll give you another chance, man. Are you willing to step out of the vehicle and talk to us? Have this get resolved peacefully.
I'm talking to you right now.
You're talking to me right? Perfect.
Yeah.
Are you willing to step out of the vehicle knowing that you are under arrest?
What crime did I commit?
Obstruction.
Obstruction of what?
And driving with this license suspended in the second degree.
As I explained to you before, you don't need to have a license to travel.
That's perfectly fine. We're just going to wait for a couple more people to show up. And then we're going to deal with it the way it's going to get dealt with.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yes, 6 police cars, and however many officers you're wasting the time of by refusing lawful orders. You should be so proud of yourself. Anyway, one of those cars is the sergeant's, who is there to stand his officers down and let our soft-sit friend go on his merry way, unfortunately. Yeah, in his dreams. No, he's obviously there to place him in a pair of silver bracelets and hopefully impound his unregistered car.
Everybody's here. I'm Sergeant Greg Sanders from County Sheriff's Office 1269. Anything we can do to just get you to step out. I'll even talk to you for a while if we come out and just put you in handcuffs and then we'll be done. I'm talking about compliant cuffing and all that. Will you do that? Will you do that with me?
Why are you...
Man, come on. We've already discussed all this. I know you think you're right, but you can let a court of law deal with that. And if you come out with me right now, I'll personally put them on and we'll talk. I promise you that. You give me a few minutes, I promise you I will do that. Okay?
I want to know why you guys are not following the law. Why you guys are not following the law.
It's already been explained to you by Lieutenant Martin, who was up here. Okay?
Thompson versus Smith is a Supreme Court ruling.
Actually, Thompson versus Smith is a Virginia State Supreme Court ruling, not a United States Supreme Court ruling. So the ruling would only apply in Virginia, and guess where you're not. Not that it would matter because it doesn't say what you think it says anyway. This is the problem with believing everything on the internet without question.
There's many other case law that supersedes that, okay? And I'm not going to sit here and go into that, but when you're talking about the revised codes of Washington, you're talking about laws. So
that is, you know, that's
I know
that's
already been
that's
explained to
laws.
you.
You know, that's rules of commerce. That's not.
Wait, so if the requirements for a license and registration in Washington state come under this made-up rules of commerce, why did you cite Marbury versus Madison? Because that ruling, as previously mentioned, gave courts the power to strike down laws, nothing to do with commerce. It's almost as if you haven't got a clue what you're talking about.
I'm kind of last-ditch effort here because I'd rather just have you just come out compliant. I will put you in handcuffs personally, and then I'll talk with you for a little bit. How's that? Will you do that with me? Come on. I promise I'll give you some time and sit and talk with you. If you come out, I'll put you. We're not gonna.
Right, so either his camera turned off at this point or he edited out the part where he got out of the vehicle, but audio of the arrest does continue.
There you go. There you go. There you go. No, I'll talk with you. Okay?
Stop tensing up, dude.
Talk a little bit. Okay? Just relax. Relax your arms. You're tensing. Relax. You're gonna have to put those on. I know you're a big dude. Do you need to double them up or?
That's coming up.
You want another set?
I know.
Okay.
Thanks for stepping out. Your car fares better that way. Sorry. I didn't realize you were walking over there. Trying to get weapons out of his reach. Very good on that. We'll search him right here. You zip your hands, man. You got anything in your hands? Thank you. Anything else in your pockets? Poke a stick of status?
Nope.
Okay. Is your ID in your pocket?
Nope.
Nothing on your person or in your person. If you go to jail, they're going to fine it with additional charges, like no drugs on you, nothing like that.
No.
Okay. I just ask, man. Jeez. Gotta help you. So is this leaf changing here? Yep.
Right now, all the video needs to be saved. If it's deleted
It's
all.
right there. I didn't even stop it. It's just sitting right there. You want your phone to go with you? Or do you want it in the car?
Go with me.
Go with you? We can do that. You want anything left in the car? They're not going to go take the knives in jail.
Check your hat too, real quick.
Go ahead and bend this leg up. Bend this leg up.
You're good. You're good. Thank you. We'll fix it in a second. Okay. You want cash to go with you? Everything to go with you?
Yep.
Okay. What do you want to do with the knives? So the jail's not going to be able to take them? So we
Toss
can
them in the car.
leave them in the car for you? Okay. It's that or like evidence, and you got to go pick it up later, so.
You check this up.
Check the side. I just held them.
On the soft.
So there we are, guys. Another soft sit turns a couple of tickets maybe into a complete circus. He calls this arrest unlawful, but as you can see, it was nothing of the sort. Right, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, then please leave me a like, share the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you also to my channel members and patrons for your continued support. I really appreciate it. And if you would like to support me and get early access to videos like this, then the links to do all that are in the description. Right, take care all, and I will catch up with you in the next video.